Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've been watching recently, you'll know that I'm sharing my 2016 Project Life album, which I started in December of 2016, so I'm behind, but I'm happy to share it all with you now. I left off in September, so now we're getting ready to start October. As you can see, if you watch the last few, not all of them have holes punched in them yet, so they are not in a binder, but I hope that you enjoy looking at them anyway. October, I started with another one of those pockets with the abbreviation of the month in it, in these gold foil large letters. Because it was fall, I also decided to use these little leaves, which were ephemera that was in a beautiful Messy Box kit last year. And I initially didn't know how I was going to use them at all, but this ended up being, I think, the perfect way to use them. And I just really love these pockets because they have like a little bit of glitter, but then they also have these leaves. So I'm really happy with how those turned out. So the first page here, I kind of made my own card. A Beautiful Messy Box kits have a lot of 3x3 cards. And the books that they sell in their shop are 9x12 books, and they have some page protectors with 3x3 slots in them. And since I haven't been working at that size, it's been sometimes difficult to find spots to use them. But the fall cards were all really cute, and I wanted to make sure to use them, so I went ahead and mounted that on a 3x4 card from their kit that I wasn't going to use, so that way it was tall enough. And then I used this, it's like a washi sticker from, it was actually in the Target dollar bin, and then I stamped Autumn, which was a stamp that also came with a Messy Box on there. And then I used this cute little Acorn paper clip, which is by Doodle. It was something I got for Christmas. And then this sort of copper brown glitter sticker to embellish it. Here I stamped on You're My Favorite. It's a stamp from Purkey, and I thought that that was pretty cute, but it's a little bit hard to see, but that's okay. The bottom here, I used this burgundy piece of paper, which I cut down to be the right size, and then I cut out my plate from one day when we had chili and cornbread, which I feel like for a lot of people, at least around here, that's like an essential fall meal, and it is in our house, so I wanted to include that even though the other part of the picture wasn't great, so I just kind of cut it out. If you've seen some of my other videos, we go to a lot of concerts, and we were lucky enough to see James Bay last year, who, if you don't know him, he's a great musician. I recommend his stuff wholeheartedly, but I love doing concert spreads. So this first one here is just a card from A Beautiful Mess. I'm hoping you can, yeah, you can see it. Okay. And then I did some lyrics, which I like to do in my concert spread. So his favorite song of mine is Till the Clocks Go Forward, or I guess it's just Clocks Go Forward. And it's, I guess it's an older song, so he hasn't been playing it at his shows, but since we were the last show on his tour, he played it, and so I was so excited because it's by far my favorite of his songs. So I put some lyrics in here, Till the Clocks Go Forward Again, and that's a Purkey white alphabet, and it's my favorite alphabet. I use it all the time. Then I did a little white sticker here, which I think is also from a Target dollar bin, just to kind of almost act as a period, but I just thought it was cute. So here I just have a couple pictures from the concert. Because we were really excited about it, we wanted to get there early, and so we kind of lined up outside. And we live in a smaller city outside of Kansas City, and so it's always fun to be in the city and take some sort of, like, you know, skyscrapery, big building type pictures. And so I have a couple here. This one says KCMO, which is Kansas City, Missouri, if you guys didn't know. I really wish I had another white geotag to put there, but I don't. So again, if anybody knows where to find those, I really want some. This next picture was also from the buildings, but there were these birds flying, and it was just really pretty, and so I decided to go ahead and use that, but like I've been doing, cut it in half so that it fits in this page protector. I wanted to mark what concert it was, and so I used that white alpha again from Purkey and just wrote out James Bay and the date of the concert. And though it's not perfect, I do think it kind of looks almost like a marquee on the side of the building saying what the concert is. So I really like how that turned out. And then there's just a picture of me and Casey here at the bottom. This is the last one that's not in a book, and then the rest of them are in a book, which I know is confusing, but we're just gonna go with it. This page is basically just about our cats. So it's just a bunch of funny pictures of our cats, and then this one, I don't know how well you can tell, but Duchess, one of our cats, is in a tote bag, and she's looking out of the tote bag at our other cat, Scallywag, like she's gonna pounce on him, and it was just too funny. And so I thought that this beautiful mess card that says "up to no good" was perfect for what they were doing in this picture, so I just kind of love how that turned out. Okay, so then the rest of October are in here right now. We went to a wedding in October. So these photos are from that day, and there's a sticker on here that says "Let's Dress Up," which is a Messy Box sticker. I didn't do anything to the rest of that page. This spread I really like. You'll see that I started putting in some photos that I took as screenshots from Snapchat because Casey likes to send me funny snaps sometimes. And so this one's, I don't know how well you can see it, it's a bat filter from Snapchat, and his caption was just "man bat," and it made me laugh, so I added that. There's also a screenshot of my sister's sonogram because as you would know if you've been watching these, she was expecting last year. And so I put in here on that white alpha that I've been using from Purkey, it says "baby more," and I added another white heart from the Target dollar bin. At the bottom there, it's a plaid card from A Beautiful Mess. It just says "happy thoughts," and it's obviously the perfect colors for October, pumpkins and all of that. So up here I used another Beautiful Mess card that sort of looks like candy corn, which is fun. I used the white alpha again, and then a wood veneer sticker from the Target dollar bin that is a pumpkin, so it's pumpkin patch, and then here are some pictures of me and Casey at the pumpkin patch. Right on point there. This spread is more Halloween related things. I'm always putting on my blog, if you read it, that I want to try more crafts that are not paper because all my projects are paper, they're stationery or documenting. And so in October I actually made, slightly a different craft, which was this little ghost with a sign that said "The Glowing Ghost" on it. And I just used some Stays-On ink with letter stamps on little pieces of washi tape that were Halloween colored, and stamped out the glowing ghost, and used some baker's twine and skewers to kind of create that little ghost. It was a like a trophy, a prize that you could win at our work Halloween party, so that was super fun for me to do something slightly different. The second one here is kind of a sprinkle print card from A Beautiful Mess, and I love all the orange. And up here I have a Heidi Swapp gold glitter star and some stamping on some vellum packaging again. It says "magic is something you make," which is actually from a Christmas stamp set from Purkey, but I thought that it was still appropriate for Halloween. And then I just did some journaling, mostly about how it was too hot still when we carved our pumpkins and they got moldy and really gross. Kansas has the weirdest weather, so sometimes it's freezing and your pumpkins last until January if you don't throw them away, and sometimes it's too hot and they mold immediately. So last year it was definitely too hot. But anyway, here are the pictures of our pumpkins before they were totally demolished. And over here we have a cake that we made, and then I just put in a Purkey tag stamp, and I just journaled on there, salted caramel cake, yum, because it turned out really well. Here's a picture from our Halloween party of me and my sister Jess. She was a magic 8-ball because she had her baby belly going on, and so I used some of that washi tape, and then I stamped Happy Belly, which is actually, I think, from a food stamp set from Purkey, but I thought it would be a good spot to use it because it was just such a cute picture, and the focus is on her belly. At the bottom here, I cut down a piece of a beautiful mess paper in another orange, and then used some gold thickers alphabet to say Happy Halloween, but that's a really long word, so I kind of broke it up and added the asterisks from the same, they were on the alpha stickers, so just to kind of break that up a little bit, and I think it's pretty cute. This next page here is also from Halloween. We like to have a Halloween party at our house because we like dressing up, so we ended up making some Halloweenios, which were, they were jalapeno poppers that are wrapped up with like a crescent roll or a pizza crust or something, I can't remember, and then you put little candy eyes on them, and they were so cute, and we had a blast making those. And this picture is a picture of me and Casey in our costumes. We did pretty simple, the Big Bad Wolf and Little Red Riding Hood last year, and then I went ahead and added, it doesn't actually pull very well because they stick together, but I added the second picture underneath, which I don't know if you can see this or not, but we're kind of like screaming at each other, like, ah! But I just added pull there in that white alpha so people would know it was there. Again, that's another thing to do if you have too many pictures. Here's a picture from our party with our friends playing games, and then over here is a little thing that I added with my sister Olivia. She was doing Halloween in Arizona last year where she was living, and I thought it was really awesome that she wanted to be Poison Ivy, but she did not want to be the Poison Ivy costume from the pattern at the fabric store. She wanted to be Catwoman's costume, but in Poison Ivy colors. So she dictated to my mom how she wanted to change up this costume, which I thought was really cute and creative. So getting pictures of her all dressed up was super fun, and I was Poison Ivy probably 5 or 6 years ago for Halloween, so it was fun to see her do a costume that I had done before. So I kind of just used some spider washi tape, some kind of orange red cards, some black plus signs. This Love It is a Heidi Swapp stamp. This label is Purkey. This card is Purkey. These plus signs are from A Beautiful Mess, and this hashtag good stuff is a Maggie Holmes sticker. And then I just, again, I made like a little pocket here for some journaling, so I don't have to see it, but it's there if I want to pull it out. On the back of that, I used some eye print paper from A Beautiful Mess, and honestly I didn't love it, but I had it, so I was like, well, this works for the Halloween colors. So I kind of did a couple frames here with black paper and the eye paper, and then I did Celebrate, which is a Maggie Holmes chipboard sticker on the back side of this little tab. On this side of the page we had the work party that I made that glowing ghost prize for, and so we had a little photo booth at work, and so Casey and I took some pictures in there, and I came downstairs to say like, hey, I'm ready, and he had his wolf mask on at his desk, which cracked me up, so I had to put that in here too. This card is from A Beautiful Mess, and it says spooky spooky spooky, and so I just used the Purkey white alpha to put work party at the top. So this next part is actually from November, so I will show that to you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.